The World Health Organization says its staff and their families were endangered when Israel attacked its staff quarters in Gaza, causing a fire and extensive damage. The WHO also says several of its staff members were handcuffed, stripped and interrogated on the spot. The WHO added that its main warehouse in Gaza was damaged on Sunday in an attack that triggered explosions and sparked a fire inside. Speaking at the UN Security Council on Tuesday, the Secretary-General expressed his frustration with the attacks.
I am appalled that UN premises have been struck, among them facilities of the UN Office for Project Services and the World Health Organization, including WHO's main warehouse. This is despite all parties having been informed of the locations of these UN facilities. These premises are inviolable and must be protected under international humanitarian law without exception.
Israel did not respond directly to the allegations, but noted that it had been in prior contact with international organizations operating in the area. It also said that it had detained several individuals suspected of involvement in terrorism, without specifying whether that was related to the incident involving the WHO. Mr. Guterres' comments came during a high-level open debate on Tuesday, promoting international peace and security through multilateralism and the peaceful settlement of disputes. The purpose of the meeting was to discuss ways countries can address the growing challenge of unresolved disputes, which often lead to prolonged conflicts. At Tuesday's meeting, the US representative devoted part of America's statement to the ongoing conflict in Ukraine.
Russia must cease its attacks on civilians and fulfill its obligations under the Charter. We call on other UN member states to stop providing Russia with the means to continue its aggression.
Meanwhile, China's permanent representative to the United Nations implored member states to reflect on the UN Charter as a means to resolve international disputes during this challenging period in global geopolitics.
The Charter is the bedrock that mustn't be shaken, on which international order is built. It is not an a la carte menu that one can pick and choose from. The international community should reject the law of jungle, whereby more powerful nations bully the less strong ones.
The Security Council also unanimously passed a resolution on Tuesday urging all member states to make use of mechanisms aimed at peacefully resolving disputes. Mitch, McCann, CGTN, at the United Nations in New York.
Assuming the presidency is of the Security Council this month.